Hey kids, Brian Troutman here, Pez Through the Ages. We've got Facebook, we've got YouTube. I'd love for you to subscribe, give it a like, let people know what's going on in here. I've got 8 of the, we are in the circus, by the way. This is the circus collection. These are the big top elephants, and these are called the pointy hats in the back. There's also a flat hat, as you can see here, and the hair. We've already done videos for each of those, so we're focused on the pointy hairs, and there are 8 of them, at least in my collection. Check out your John Laspina price guide for the complete listing, but this is a good variety of what we've got going on. 6 of these 8 are on metal springs. Metal spring is going to look like this in the back, and it's going to have a little metal spring inside balanced on that kicker in the back. Let's zoom in for you so you can see what that means. Can you even see? Sure you can. There you go. It's got a little divot carved out of the kicker to hold that metal spring in place, and that's exactly what it's doing. What else? 6 of these are on metal. They're all on Austria stems. They range from the 2.6 to the 3.4. And I should tell you, these all came out in 1976, or at least that's when the pointy hair began, 1976. The flat hats also came out in 1976, but the hair came out in 1970. So eventually, much like me, you go from hair to bald, and you need a hat to cover it up. And why not switch it up? You got your red hats, your dark red hats, a blue hat, green or teal, or even an aqua hat, red. And you can see there are different shades to this as well. What we are showing here is a blue head, or aqua in common parlance. This is a green head. You can see the difference. And really the blue goes into green, and there are a lot of shades in between. So the greener it is, the better, the rarer that is. Even in the grays, you've got dark and light gray. The oranges, you've got this kind of I call it regular orange, a medium orange, a dull orange, and then this fluorescent one. I'll get up close and personal for you. Fluorescent on the right. Can you see the difference? I can. And of course, pink and different shades of yellow. This one happens to be what I call yellow. There are other ones like mustard and all that kind of stuff. There's some neat things back in the metal spring days. That's a plastic one, that second one. But you go from kind of a half oval to a full-on oval. You've got yellow inners or sleeves. They all have these 2 dots on the back. Common with some of the older metal spring plastic pin, meaning not a metal pin running through it holding the head on, but little plastic nubs on the sleeve that fit into little holes inside the head, is that you get this crooked head syndrome. You ever fall asleep on the couch or in an airplane seat and you wake up and your neck doesn't move? Same kind of thing here. These guys are always traveling from one town to the next for different circuses. One of these, let's see, the green head is on a cool dual IMC. That is a 4, meaning Austria, 3.4 Austria, 4, and it's got a little 5 next to it. I'll zoom in for you. Dual IMC, 2 IMCs. The second one indicates its position, I think, within the factory. The 8th line, this will be the 5th of 8 lines. Or you know what? I'm totally wrong about that. What this means is 4 indicates Austria, and they had 8 factories going in Austria. That one happened to be in factory number 5. We don't exactly know which ones those are. There are also different shades of the tongue, or broken expensive Pez dispensers. Here's a good example for you. In the green category, let's do the light a little bit better. I'll put these guys down like this. Hopefully this is showing up. Well, which is it? One of these is a darker green than the other. All my other ones here are red. Well, there are different shades to the tongue. There's everything from a lighter green to a darker green. There's no logic to this, by the way, guys. This is 1976. Nobody said, hey, let's make a slightly different shade of this blue and we can sell twice as many. Or that in 40 years, these dark greens are going to be super crazy expensive. Sure, we're selling them for anywhere from a nickel to 35 cents, but you know what would be nice is if these kind of things commanded $300 or $400 on the second market 30-something years from now. I like this yellow stem. That's really not apropos of this because it's a flat hat. Anyway, those are the pointy hats. I got 8. What do you got? Show me.